Welcome to the hotel. Obviously, it's the morning after. Last night we went out to the Harris Piano Jazz Bar. It was incredible. The music was just brilliant. Dave came back an hour and a half, 2 hours before me because I wanted to stay till it ended. However, it didn't end. 1:30 in the morning, I left because I was like tired. I was waiting for it to finish, but it never finished. It was two people that came on. The first one was they've got no. Well, the first band they said they didn't have a name. The second band I spoke to, they were called Dirty Horns. Dirty Horn, quite funny. Anyway, they're really popular. Apparently, they're quite famous, or something. And they got well. It was really good. It was some of the best live music I've ever seen. So, obviously, put it all together. Got quite a few videos, but it's really made the trip really special for me going in there. I think it's been really nice, and it was ChatGPT that recommended this. So Dave's gone down for breakfast. So he didn't get much sleep apparently. He thinks the feathers are causing an allergic thing. So I said I'll wait for him to come back up, then I'll go down for breakfast and see if he can get an hour or whatever while I'm down there. But we both loved it. We both really enjoyed it. So I'll show you the concert.
zagrał Michał Matoga.
Young ladies and gentlemen, rise now, round of applause for their...
Poproszę troszkę mniej reverbu pod słuchu, może troszeczkę chmury, więcej. Don't like his baggy jeans, but I'm like what's underneath it. No, I've been to MIA. I heard that Cali never raised the New York hideaway. First, let's see the West End. Take me on the trip, I'd like to go someday. Take me to New York, I'd like to see LA. I really want to go with you. Can we get away this weekend? Take me to Broadway. Now let's go shopping.
So that was one of the best nights I think I've ever had in Harris Piano Jazz Bar, and as you will see, it was incredible. That was the best live music I think I've ever seen, honestly. So I'm on the way back to the hotel. It's now 1:30 in the morning. It was still going on, honestly. They hadn't even finished, but I'm that tired. I was like, shit, I better go back. Dave's already gone back to the hotel, and I thought, well, I'm that knackered now after all of that, and it's pretty much 1:30 in the morning. So that was, I'll tell you what, apparently it was this dead, really popular, famous Polish band that came in and did a gig and made it extra special. But you'll see that because I'm going to put it on before all of this. Anyway, no, it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Me and Dave both loved it, and I am now on my way back to Puro. I'm walking because it's 1:30 in the morning. There's no buses or trams, so I've got to, well, there is a bus, but it's not till 2:30. So I was like, oh. So I'm walking. Anyway, we shall see if the pathway is open in a moment.